What's up, guys? This is Dave LeClaire with MakeUseOf.com, and today we're going to take a look at a really dumb game called Turbo Dismount. What's Turbo Dismount? Well, it's a game where you try to take your little guy, crash him into stuff, and inflict as much pain and suffering on him as possible. It's probably the funniest, most fun time you're going to have causing pain to a virtual little character. So, why don't we get in there? Let's take a look at the game. So this game actually comes from the same people that made Stair Dismount, which was an iPhone game that involved knocking a guy down the stairs. The guy's name happens to be Mr. Dismount, and he happens to be the same guy who you own in this game. So what you do is basically you put some obstacles down on the ground, and you try to crash into them. So it seems like logical to drop a little ramp right here, so we fly over that. That's good. I don't know why I would want to put an obstacle over here, but how about an oil slick? And then you try to time your launch, and you send your dude flying. I failed to time my launch there pretty badly. You try to send him flying. Oh, here we go. All right, he's going for a ride. Everything's going great. Oh, that's a truck hitting him. Oh man, yep. He's not doing so good right now. He's pretty dead. And then the game gives you a score based on how well you own your guy. So that's kind of the general gist of it. I am clearly not very good, ranking in the number 10,000 total. So this game's available on Steam right now for $7. It's an early access game, so it's not done, which essentially means they're going to be adding more stuff to it. More levels, more poses, more vehicles, more dudes, more all kinds of stuff. So it's also available on their website. You can play a little sample of the game for free using a Unity web player. So you can check that out. You can kind of get, I think there's like 3 or 4 vehicles in it, a few different poses, 3 different levels, so you can kind of get an idea of if the game's for you. So I spent about 2 hours today playing on that, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to pay the $7 to play this game because it is hilarious. Oh, that went really well. Oh, first person perspective. That's nauseating. I bet you I just made you all throw up. Oh man, we are really on point right now. So the objective here is to park. Because why not? Well, I think a turbo pad is necessary. I sense great success in my future! So you can adjust where you're driving. You can go all over the parking lot. Yeah, let's take the long way. That seems safe. Nice and easy. Nice and easy! I said nice and easy! So also the thing the game has is a replay feature. So we can see where it went wrong here. Now we slow it down. We get a yup, you can see the impact point is right there. And yeah, you see the red points. That's where it hurts. Let's bring it back, because I don't think you guys got that fully. So let's look at it in reverse. You see, it's right about here. So we're driving along, and everything seems good. And right about here, yep, see right there, that's where the truck went out of line. So the actual controls for the game are very simple. You click on the dismount button over here, the meter will rise and fall, and you release it at the point of power that you want, and then the car goes. So we will go for full power right now. And I failed. But that's the idea. It's very simple to control. Then the car goes, you watch it happen. When you're done, you use the same button, reset, bring it back. Placing obstacles is as simple as just clicking on the spot you want to place it and clicking on the obstacle, and then it appears. You can remove an obstacle by clicking on it and then clicking empty square. The obstacle goes away. Click ready when you're done. Go back to the same thing. Doesn't get much easier than that to control. Like I said, there's not a lot to this game as far as controls go. It's more about just watching the havoc take place and having a good chuckle over your guy getting pretty much destroyed. You can also change the pathway that he takes as he goes through the level. You can see the arrows moving, so you can either go off to the side. Different levels have different paths you can take. So you can change the pose by clicking on the pose button, and you can change the vehicles. There's all kinds of pink lightning. You can ride on a little tricycle because that seems like a smart idea. And you can also choose Mr. or Mrs. Dismount. So depending on who you want to send through the pain, you can You have your choices. So we'll take a tricycle, we'll send him up to this little wall. I mean, I can't see how a tricycle crashing into a wall could go bad, right? Okay. Yep, that was kind of anticlimactic. So that's kind of the gist of the way you control it. You can also change the camera angle, first person, cinematic camera, and a controlled third person. So it's got a little bit of everything as far as controls go, but it's all can be played with a mouse. You don't need your keyboard. It's a game you can kind of play while doing other stuff. It's definitely simple, but it gets the job done very well. Now, as far as the visuals go, there really isn't much to say. The game is in early access, so a lot of the cars are not colored yet. You can see over here. The cars you drive generally have color to them, but the actual cars that you crash into don't. That's something that may be addressed later. It's something that might not. It's a simple looking game with basic polygons. It's really not a game that's all about the visuals. When you crash, there's no blood or anything like that. It's simply a game of just watching your guy get destroyed and having fun. You know, he turns red to show the points of impact, as you can see there, and body parts will fly off, but it's still, it's not a visually advanced game, and it's not meant to be. I can't really knock it or praise the visuals. The music is pretty good. It's got a decent soundtrack to it. It's simple. It's just a little loop that plays, but it's not annoying. The sound effects when you crash are very satisfying, so it's good from the sound design perspective. I mean, overall, there's really not much bad I can say about this game. It's cheap, and it's a lot of fun, so it's definitely worth looking at, even though the visuals are not anything that's going to blow you away. Again, that's not really the goal here. A big roundabout. This can only be nothing but successful. Yeah, we're safe. We're totally safe. Everything's good. Everything is bad. Ah, everything's bad. Oh, that's a bus. Don't lose your head, man. You're safe, man. That's not a parking spot. That's me. Clearly, that this was well designed. This is well where? That's my car. Everything's good. We're all happy. Everyone's good. We're gonna make it. We're gonna not make it. We didn't make it. We really didn't make it. We didn't make it even a little bit. So that is Turbo Dismount, a game filled with nonsense. It's really fun if you just want to mindlessly send your guy forward, make him crash into stuff, and watch the havoc come out. You can get it on Steam in early access, or you can play it for free on the developer's website with a smaller sample of the game. It's a really good time. You should definitely check it out. Once again, this is Dave LeClaire with MakeYouSub.com. Make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and we will see you next time. Oh, that went really well. Oh.